stop saying fine. Seriously, I am begging you. If I ask you, how are you, and you look me in the eye and say, I'm fine, I feel like you're essentially closing a door in my face.
It is a bit of a conversation killer, isn't it? It's like the beige wallpaper of vocabulary. It's not good, it's not bad, it's just existence. It's a placeholder where an actual feeling should be.
Exactly. Welcome back to the podcast, everyone. Today, we are on a specific mission. We want to delete the word fine from your mental dictionary, or at least push it way down the list. We want to show you that there are about 100 better options depending on how you actually feel.
The problem with fine isn't just that it's boring. It's that it is a safe word. Learners use it because they don't have to think. It's the automatic pilot setting. But if you want to sound like a B2 or C1 speaker, you need to show some color. You need nuance.
So, for this episode, we're going to break down the alternatives into 3 distinct categories. The I'm good category, the I'm busy category, and the everything is just okay category. Because fine tries to cover all of those and fails at most of them.
Let's start with the positive. When life is actually going well, why do we default to fine? It diminishes the joy. So if you are having a genuinely good day, what should we be saying instead?
If the sun is shining and you got a promotion, please don't say, I'm fine. Try, I'm doing great. Or if you want to be a bit more expressive, couldn't be better.
I love couldn't be better. It sounds so optimistic without being arrogant. Another natural one, which I use constantly, is can't complain. This is very common in the UK and the US. It implies that life is good enough that you have nothing to grumble about, but you aren't bragging.
It's very humble. It's like saying, the universe is cooperating with me today. Now, if you're feeling energetic, you can say, I'm full of beans.
Okay, hold on. That is extremely British. If you say I'm full of beans in a business meeting in Chicago, they might look at you like you've had too much coffee. In the US, or just generally for a more transatlantic feel, we might say I'm pumped or I'm feeling refreshed.
Pumped is great, especially if it's about a specific upcoming event. Are you ready for the presentation? I'm pumped. It shows enthusiasm. Speaking of presentations, let's talk about the workplace. This is where fine goes to die.
Oh, absolutely. When your boss asks, how is the project, and you say it's fine, you might think you're being safe, but to a manager, that sounds suspicious. It sounds like you're hiding a problem.
It sounds mediocre. It sounds like you did the bare minimum. If the project is going well, you need to be specific. Say, it's coming along nicely, or everything is on track.
On track is a perfect business phrase. It signals control. It tells your boss, I have a plan and I am following it. If the boss asks how you are personally in a work context, you can say, keeping busy.
That is the ultimate professional answer. Keeping busy says, I'm working hard, I'm productive, and I'm successful. But it doesn't sound like you're overwhelmed. It's much more impressive than I'm fine.
Now, we have to talk about the dark side, the dangerous fine. Have you ever said, I'm fine, to a partner or a friend when you were actually furious?
Ah, the passive-aggressive fine. That is the scariest word in the English language. If a native speaker says, it's fine, with a short, clipped tone and absolutely no smile, you need to run.
In that context, fine actually means I am very upset, but I don't want to talk about it yet. Or I want you to guess why I'm mad. So for our listeners, if you are actually a bit annoyed or tired, how can you say it without being scary or passive-aggressive?
Honesty is usually the best policy here, but softened. You can use, I've been better, or, to be honest, I'm a bit snowed under.
Snowed under. We should unpack that one. It's such a vivid image. It means you have so much work or so many obligations that you feel like you're physically buried under a snowdrift.
It's a very sympathetic phrase. If you tell me you're snowed under, my instinct is to help you or give you space. If you just say, I'm fine, while looking stressed, I'm just confused.
Exactly. Another good one for when you're just exhausted is I'm a bit wiped out. It sounds much more natural than I am very tired.
What about the middle ground? When things aren't great, aren't terrible, just average. This is where fine lives most of the time.
Instead of fine, try so-so, though that's a bit textbook basic. A better one is not too bad or decent.
Decent is interesting because it's very common among younger speakers, and it's versatile. How was the movie? It was decent. It means it was good enough to watch, but not a masterpiece. It manages expectations.
And then there's a phrase I use for objects or solutions. It does the job. Like, how's your new laptop? Well, it's not a MacBook, but it does the job. It means it's functional. It serves its purpose.
That's a great one. It adds that layer of it's utilitarian. Let's do a role play refresh. I'll be the boring guy who is stuck on fine, and you give the upgraded version so the listeners can hear the difference in energy.
Challenge accepted. Let's do it.
So, as I mentioned in scenario 1, textbook me says, I am fine, thank you. And you?
I've been great, thanks. Actually, I just started a new hobby, so I'm feeling pretty energized. How about you?
See, that gives me something to ask about. What hobby? It keeps the ball rolling. Okay, scenario 2. At the office. How's that report coming along? Textbook me, it is fine.
It's coming along nicely. I finished the data analysis, so everything is on track for Friday.
So the classic scenario of how is your steak, sir? And textbook me says it is fine.
It's cooked perfectly, thank you. Really tasty. Or even, if it's just okay, it's decent, thanks.
You see the difference? In every case, the natural version opened up a conversation or gave specific information. The fine version just ended it. It killed the vibe.
It's about being active with your language. When you use better adjectives, you invite the other person to connect with you. Fine is a wall. Energized or snowed under is a door.
We've been talking for a while, and basically we've just handed you the keys to a whole new personality in English.
I'm convinced that if you stop using fine for just 1 week, 7 days, your English level will sound like it jumped from B2 to C1 instantly. It changes how people perceive you.
It's such a small change with a huge impact. So here's your homework. The next time someone asks you, how are you? You are not allowed to say the F word.
Not too bad. Keeping busy, couldn't be better. Write in the comments which one you chose and what the other person's reaction was. We want to see the results.
We'll be reading your comments. To be honest, it's the best part of our day. It keeps us pumped to use today's vocabulary.
Don't forget to subscribe. We're here to make sure your English is anything but fine.
Thanks for listening. We'll catch up with you in the next one.
Bye-bye.
See ya.